All right, all right, all right. It's Tuesday night. It's trivia time. Trivia time. Trivia time. All right. What's up, Royal Farm Boy? What's up, my man? We got some Star Wars Episode 4 New Hope trivia tonight. Tonight. We'll wait for we'll wait for some more people to get in here. But man, it's crazy, dude. I don't here in Indiana, it's like snowing. It's like gonna snow tonight, and then in a few days, it's gonna be like normal. It's gonna be like back up to like 60 or 70. What's up, Suzanne? He said we're just gonna wait for some more people to get in here, and we will start trivia night. What'd you say? Set S foils in attack position. Is that lock S foils? Isn't that funny? At Rural Farm Boy, they say set S foils and they say lock S foils in the original trilogy. Lock S foils in attack position. Hey, what's up? What's up, Marvel and DC fandom? What's up, my man? Hello, I'm new here. Welcome to Star Wars Trivia Night with Lando. Hello, yes, hello. So, I guess. Let me get my fresh scratch pad here so I can keep track of everything. Yeah. So I don't know if Lisa's going to be joining us tonight, but man, she absolutely killed it last week. We did Revenge of the Sith trivia, and I think Lisa got like 9 out of the 15, 9 or 10. Yeah, she mopped the floor with everybody. But what happened was, what I like to do at the end is I like to do a face-off with the top 2 point people. And John actually got the last question right. So he won. But like I said, Lisa really mopped the floor with everybody last week with the Revenge of the Sith trivia. So it was a lot of fun. And once again, I got the nice PowerPoint presentation for tonight to help us along with trivia night, trying to help everybody in the chat so they don't have to hear me repeat the questions about 100 times. So yeah. So like I said, so Marvel, DC fandom, Rural Farm Boy. Like I said, how's the weather where you guys are at? Like I said, it's snowing here in Indiana tonight. It's snowing. 1 to 3 inches of snow tonight. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But Rural Farm Boy, did you see I'm sure I'll bring it up on the podcast this week, but they're building the Lars homestead on the Obi-Wan set for the Obi-Wan show, which once again, I know they had like the leaked photos that look like like Tatooine or whatever, and now there's more leaks of a quick picture. It looks like they're rebuilding the Lars homestead, but I don't know. I think that's pretty normal for Obi-Wan. I don't think that's too much of a spoiler. What you got for weather is coming my okay. So yeah, it's passing through. It'll be on to you, Rural Farm Boy. Yeah. Marvel and DC says it's normal. All right. So I guess it's nice and chill where you're at. Yeah, man, it's just crazy because yesterday it was like 60 degrees and like today it's like snowing. So yeah, that's Indiana for you. So all right. Let me jot down. Well, I guess we'll get started. I don't want to delay it, right? Because we'll have oh, you said no, sir. Have not seen. Yeah, and like I said, it's just like it looks like a picture like on a camera phone or something. So, yeah, Pennsylvania, nice. Rural Farm Boy. So, true story. I actually a long time ago, in Lando's galaxy far away. Me and my buddy Ross, Exile, who's been with us a few times. We actually drove to Pennsylvania. I think the year 2001, drove all the way to Pennsylvania to see Incubus. It was the Rolling Rock. It's called Rolling Rock Concert, and it was like Stained, Incubus, Deftones. I'm not sure of the other. There was more bands. There was like just a variety of bands, but the main band I wanted to see was Incubus. I saw them like, I don't know, probably like 4 or 5 times in the early 2000s. So that was a lot of fun. And Marvel and DC fandom. I live in the country KW. I live in this country. Oh, is that Kentucky? Is that Kentucky Marvel DC fandom? Marvel DC fandom. Of course, I have to ask you. I'm sure you watched the Snyder Cut on HBO Max. What did you think of the Snyder Cut? I'm real curious. Oh, Q8. Oh, nice. Thank you for joining us. Awesome. That's super cool. Awesome. That's really cool. Well, what did you think of the Snyder Cut? And what do you think? What do you think of Falcon and Winter Soldier? I thought the last episode was really good finally, because like I said, I was kind of on the fence with the show. So but yeah. So I'm just real curious with that. I didn't watch it yet. Yeah, it's long, man, 4 hours. So, well, come back, and then let me know what you think of it. Absolutely, because I absolutely loved it. So, says is Marvel in Italy, and I'm on episode 1. Okay, of Falcon and Winter Soldier. Okay, cool. Like I said, I think it's kind of like a slow start. I really didn't get into it till like the last episode. The last episode was really good. So I'm not saying anything. All right, so I'm just gonna get started. Like I said, hopefully some more people will trickle in. But let's get started here with tonight's trivia. Now I got Marvel, DC. All right, so I got you guys written down. So like I said, you guys will start off trivia tonight. All right, here we go. So question number 1. What was Luke planning to pick up at Toshi Station? What was Luke planning to pick up at Toshi Station? A, energy converters. But I was just going into Toshi Station to pick up some energy converters. B, I was just going into Toshi Station to pick up some battery packs. Or C, I was just going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters. Or D, I was just going into Toshi Station to pick up some power packs. Oh my God, the other one sounds so silly. All right, so what was Luke planning to pick up at Toshi Station? Let's see, Suzanne's got power converters. Farm Boy's got the power converters, and Marvel and DC fandom have the power converters. Yes, absolutely. What was Luke planning to pick up at Toshi Station? Well, I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters. So it looks like Suzanne, you got in first. So you get the point. Awesome. Good job, guys. Yeah, that's one of the best lines. Right. And like I said, if you're kind of nerdy, like, there was actually a scene that was filmed at Toshi Station that was a deleted scene in A New Hope. So that's pretty cool. Yep. That had it's our first introduction to Biggs and Luke and their friendship. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. So power converters. All right, here we go. On to question number 2. All right. What had Obi-Wan Kenobi come to be known as on Tatooine? What had Obi-Wan Kenobi come to be known as on Tatooine? A, Ken. B, Ben. C, Obi. D, Wan. Oh, man. So what had Obi-Wan Kenobi come to be known as on Tatooine? Ken. A. Ken. B. Ben. C. Obi. Or D. Wan. Oh, man, that's funny. So, Farm Boys got Ben. Marvel and DC says Obi. And Suzanne says B. So, yep. So, what had Obi-Wan Kenobi come to be known as on Tatooine? Of course, he got known as Old Ben. Yeah, so Rural Farm Boy, good job. You are on the board. Old Ben. I heard he lives past on the Dune Seas. Yeah. Old Ben. Man, I can't wait for that show. I cannot wait for the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. So, all right, here we go. We'll just keep trucking. Like I said, I guess it's just us four tonight. Yeah, I guess it's just us four tonight. So, all right, let's go on to question number 3. Yep, just past the Dune Sea. Yeah. So here's a interesting thing. I know I brought this up on the podcast before, but what do you guys think if? Because you know how Luke has his green lightsaber, he makes his green lightsaber, and we get to see it in Return of the Jedi. I have always thought, ever since the prequels have come out, of the theory of the green kyber crystal that Luke uses for his lightsaber is actually Qui-Gon Jinn's green crystal from his lightsaber. So you got to keep in mind, like, Obi-Wan's kind of a little lightsaber collector because he actually has Qui-Gon's and he has Anakin's lightsaber. And originally, right, so between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, Luke goes back to Tatooine to Obi-Wan's homestead and actually finishes his trainings with the books or whatever that Obi-Wan left in his homestead. So you figure he had to get the green crystal from somewhere, and it really only makes sense that he got the green crystal from Obi-Wan's homestead out of the lightsaber from Qui-Gon Jinn. So I don't know. I think that would be super cool, and it kind of connects. I don't know, right? It kind of connects it kind of connects everything with the prequels and the original trilogy. But all right, so here we go on to question number 3. Don't mind me, I like to ramble about Star Wars. That's a theory, Lando, about Qui-Gon. Yeah, like I said, I just think it'd be cool if it just so happens that right, because where did Luke get his crystal? Did he go to Ilum? Like, did he go to Ilum and get his green lightsaber crystal? Does he even know about Ilum? So it's, yeah. Question 3. All right. I'll shut up. All right, here we go. Where did Luke Skywalker race his Skyhopper? All right, I like this. And this was mentioned in the movie. So, where did Luke Skywalker race his Skyhopper? A. Waldo Flats. B. The Dune Sea. C. Beggar's Canyon. D. The Desert Plain. Yeah, I like this. Like, I saw this question and I was like, I don't know if they ever said Skyhopper, but Luke does mention in the movie where he used to race. So yeah, where did Luke Skywalker race his Skyhopper? All right, so Suzanne says the Dune Sea, just past the Dune Sea. Marvel and DC fandom says the Desert Plain. And Rural Farm Boy says Beggar's Canyon. Yeah. So where did Luke Skywalker race his Skyhopper? Beggar's Canyon. That is correct, Rural Farm Boy. You got the point. So, yeah, because he mentions it, I think when he's talking to Biggs. Also in the original radio dramas. Oh, very nice, Rural Farm Boy. Awesome. That's really cool. like I said, Luke briefly met. He says it like once, I think, in the movie that just like oh no, it's during the Death Star trench run, right? It's during the Yavin space battle, just like Beggar Canyon back at home. So that's right. It's the Yavin Death Star trench battle. So yeah. And also the original radio dramas. Super cool. Type too fast. Hey, here we go. Bonus. What did he bullseye that were no bigger than 2 meters? Right? This isn't the question. I'm just wondering. So, like, right in his T16, what did Luke bullseye that were no bigger than 2 meters? I know you know this, Roll Farm Boy. What did he bullseye that were no bigger than 2 meters? Womp rats, you got it. Good job. Yeah. There you go. Awesome. Yeah. Womp rats. Used to bullseye womp rats in my T16. No, they're no bigger than, like, right? Once again, man, the reason why we get so mad, or at least, like, me, I get so mad about how Luke Skywalker was portrayed in the sequel trilogy. In the original trilogy, man, he's so positive. We got about like 16 rebels going against the Empire and the Death Star, and he's just like, hey, we got to shoot a proton torpedo in a 2-meter hole. And Luke's like, I used to bullseye womp rats in my T16. No, they're no bigger than 2 meters. And everyone else around him is like all negative, and that's impossible, even for a computer. Right? So, man, I love Luke Skywalker. All right, here we go. So, question number 4. All right, who said one thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner? Who said one thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner? A, Princess Leia, B, Han Solo, C, C-3PO, or D, Luke Skywalker? Who said one thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner? I'll give you a hint. It's the trash compactor scene in A New Hope, right? Oh, man. Let's see. Real Farm Boys got Han Solo. Suzanne says Han Solo. 4. Yeah. And Marvel, he said, I think that's B, right? Is that B, Marvel DC fanboy? Han Solo. So yeah, so who said one thing's for sure, we're all going to be a lot thinner? It is absolutely B, Han Solo, Harrison Ford. And I think Farm Boy, you came in first. So you have 3 and Susanna has 1. So there we go. All right. Great scene. What's funny is, so right, 3PO tells them everyone's been alerted to their presence during the trash compactor sequence. So when they get out of the trash compactor, why there's not a battalion of stormtroopers waiting for them is beyond me. It's just my 2 cents. And also, who is controlling the trash compactor controls? Right? So, oh man, the stormtroopers. Or I should say the organization of the Death Star workers. Very, very piss poor. All right, so on to question number 5. Ooh, this one's a big, long one. All right, so according to Obi-Wan Kenobi, for how long had the Jedi been the guardians of peace and justice in the galaxy? Oh man, one of my favorite scenes of the whole movie is this one right here when he's talking to Luke. So according to Obi-Wan Kenobi, for how long had the Jedi been the guardians of peace and justice in the galaxy? A, more than 100 generations. B, more than 1,000 generations? C, more than 2 millennia? Or D, more than 2,000 years? Yeah, because this actually was in the Revenge of the Sith trailer at the beginning of the trailer, if I'm not mistaken, when we first started getting Revenge of the Sith trailers. So, all right. So question 5. So Real Farm Boy says B, more than 1,000 generations. Marvel and DC fandom says more than 2,000 years. At Suzanne says more than 2 millennia. All right, so it looks like everyone had a different answer. So according to Obi-Wan Kenobi, for how long had the Jedi been the guardians of peace and justice in the galaxy? For more than 1,000 generations, the Jedi have been guardians of peace and justice in the galaxy. So yes, it is B, more than 1,000 generations. Rural Farm Boy, you are on fire tonight, my friend. Good job once again. Yeah, that one, like I said, with all the other ones kind of mixed in there, that could probably get a little confusing there. So, but yeah, more than 1,000 generations. Well, like I said, I do believe they used that for the Revenge of the Sith trailer. They used that dialogue. Nice job, Earl. Yeah, he's on fire tonight. He's got the New Hope down. Yeah, man, I have seen this movie so many times. I can almost recite it. I probably can. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Question number 6. All right. Once again, there's 15 questions tonight, as always. So 15 questions. Number 6. All right. So who said to Princess Leia, I care? So who said to Princess Leia, I care? A, Obi-Wan Kenobi. B, C-3PO. I care. I care, Obi-Wan. C, Han Solo. Or D, Luke Skywalker. Marvel, what are you saying? I don't watch Star. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Marvel DC fandom. That's all right, man. So as long as you're hanging out and we're having fun, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So I'm humbled, Miss. Rural Farm Boy, question number 6. Who said Princess Leia? I care. Luke Skywalker. Marvel DC fanboy says Luke Skywalker. Suzanne says Luke Skywalker. Oh, there we go. Rural Farm Boy curious too. Still fun to be here. Yeah. Like I said, as long as we're having fun. Yeah, fun. That's right. That's all that matters, is that we're having some fun. We're just having some fun tonight. That's right. So yeah. So who says to Princess Leia, I care? Yes, it's Luke Skywalker. So if you remember the scene, I think let me get this out of the way. So I think it was Rural Farm Boy. You're knocking out of the park, my man. That's 5 points for Rural Farm Boy, 1 for Suzanne. But so yeah, the scene, it's where Princess Leia leaves, and then it's Luke and Han in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, and Han's just like, I don't know. Or no, because it's right before she leaves. And she's yelling at Han. Because Han says, I expect to be well paid. That's all I care about. And if reward is all you seek and reward is what you get, right? I wonder if he cares about anything or anybody. And then she leaves and Luke's like, I care. And then this is my favorite part. And then Han looks at Luke and he's just like, and Luke looks at Han and says, so Han, what do you think? And he's like, I'm trying not to, kid. And Luke's like, good. And he's like, he can see it in his face. He goes, well, she's got a lot of spirit. I don't know. What do you think? A girl, a princess like that, and a guy like me. And Luke's like, no, I don't think it. And then Harrison Ford's got that smile because he's messing with Luke. That's why we love Han Solo, man. That's why we love Han Solo. Harrison Ford was just absolutely amazing. You know, it was funny. Like I said, so the podcast this week, me and Steve, we were going over 5 reasons to new Star Wars fans. Who, if you're a brand new Star Wars fan, should you start with the Phantom Menace or should you start with the New Hope? So there was 5 reasons you should start with the New Hope and 5 reasons you should start with the Phantom Menace. And oh, what was I getting at? Oh, man, I lost my train of thought. It was about Harrison Ford. It was about Han Solo. Oh man. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't know. I had my thought and it just like left me. But I mean, the podcast is kind of fun because we were talking about what movie you should start out with first, The Phantom Menace or A New Hope, if you've never watched Star Wars. So it's it was really interesting. Well, Farm Boy had the show on my playlist, Lando for yeah. It's like I said, it's just kind of, I mean, the article's kind of want, but like it's like I said, just hearing me and Steve talk about it, that's what was fun. No, not you. You never lose your train of thought. I was thinking about something with Harrison Ford. Yeah, like I was thinking about so I remember. So one of the things me and Steve were talking about is what if George Lucas what if he started with episode 1 back in 1977? So the story wouldn't be A New Hope. It would probably be something completely different. And he would still have the same actors. He would still have Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher. So what we were saying was, what characters would Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and Carrie Fisher, what characters would they play if George Lucas did start with episode 1 back in 1977? Because Harrison Ford wouldn't be Han Solo. Luke Skywalker wouldn't be Mark Hamill. Would Mark Hamill be Anakin Skywalker? Who would Harrison Ford be? Who would Princess Leia? Who would Alec Guinness be? Would Alec Guinness be the high member of the Jedi Council? Would he be the Dark Lord of the Sith? Right? I don't know. We were just kind of like thinking about it. Like if he would have started with number 1 and he had those actors, what characters would they play? It's an interesting thought if George Lucas did start with episode 1. So anyways, that was my thought. All right, so on to question number 7. There we go. Question number 7. Han Solo. What was Han Solo's homeworld? Ooh, I like this one. What was Han Solo's homeworld? Dantooine, Corellia, Coruscant, or Alderaan? So I don't think this was ever brought up in A New Hope. I don't think so. But I think I left this question in here because if you've seen the Solo movie, you should know, right? Because you're on his home world at the very beginning of the Solo movie. So I left this question in here because of that, right? Because I think it's more general knowledge. Like, right? I think it is more of general knowledge where Han Solo comes from. So yeah, what is Han Solo's homeworld? Let's see here. Rural Farm Boy, Corellia. Suzanne says Corellia. Not brought up in. Yeah, see, like I said, I didn't think it was, but I was just like, well, but we got Solo, and so I thought this was a bit easier question to keep in there. Yeah. So yeah, so what was Han Solo's homeworld? Dantooine, Corellia, Coruscant, or Alderaan? And Marvel and DC, are you gonna guess? Like I said, Rural Farm Boy's got Corellia. Suzanne's got Corellia. I just want to give you a chance if you wanted to guess. Nope, that's okay. All right. So what was Han Solo's homeworld? It was absolutely Corellia. Like I said, Rural Farm Boy. Like I said, I think You are just killing it. But good job, Suzanne. Good job, Real Farm Boy. That's absolutely correct. Come on, Marvel. But yeah, so right, like I said, we're on Corellia at the beginning of the Han Solo movie. And really quick, so Suzanne, Rural Farm Boy, like I said, Marvel and DC, he said he's never seen Star Wars, but if you've seen the Solo movie, did you guys mind Alden as a young Han Solo? I didn't mind at all. I thought he did a great job. So I'm always curious to see what people, because a lot of people absolutely shit on that movie, and I'm on the make Solo 2 like bandwagon. I would love to see a second Solo 2 and see how he got in with Jabba the Hutt. I think it'd be absolutely amazing. But like right, that was one of the right. So The Last Jedi came out, split the fan base, and then Solo came out, and it made the least amount of money out of all the Star Wars movies. And then that's when they were just like, we're not making no more Star Wars movies. So it kind of brought, the ship down a little bit. But so sorry, my man. That's okay, Marvel. That's all right, my man. That's all right, my man. So that's a good question for me for a different time. Okay. Though I love Solo. So, just answer me. Is it just difficult because it's just because we have Harrison Ford? Is that it? It's just, trust me, man. Like, I had to approach this movie and just like take all my baggage and I had to leave it at the door. Like, I had to literally, when I sat in the theater, I was like, okay, clear your head, clear your mind. Don't think about Harrison. Don't think about anything. Just enjoy this movie. Just try to enjoy. Don't harp on Harrison Ford, because that was the biggest thing to me at first was I wanted the actor from Baby Driver. So I don't know if you guys have seen Baby Driver, but I wanted that actor to be the young Harrison Ford. I just think he has way more characteristics. He's taller. He's a bit more slimmer. His mannerisms are, I think, more like Harrison Ford. That's just my opinion. I would have loved the kid from Baby Driver. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but that's a great movie. If you haven't seen Baby Driver, check out Baby Driver. Great movie. No, I said why. When we were told Solo was to be told, taught me. I'm just glad you like it. Like I said, some people don't like the movie at all. So, not about what we want. Yeah, Disney doesn't care. They obviously didn't care what we wanted. Like when they did the sequel trilogy, we kind of get more of that with the Mandalorian. So, but anyways, all right. So on to question number 8. There we go. Who said, I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board? So who said, I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board? A, Darth Vader. B, Grand Moff Tarkin. C, Princess Leia. Or D, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Earl Farnbar says, just tell me a Star Wars story. Oh, man. So Earl Farmboy says Princess Leia. Suzanne says Princess Leia. She said it to Tar. Yeah, you say you know Rural Farm Boy. So who said, I've recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board? Yes, it was Princess Leia. So good job, Rural Farm Boy and Suzanne. Like you say, it looks like we just got a small group, just you and Suzanne tonight. That's fine, because we're having fun. So what's funny is, Rural Farm Boy and Suzanne, you know what's funny is Carrie Fisher had that washy, British accent, and then she didn't have an accent, and like so like through like half of the movie she has this like washy British accent, and then like there's part of the movie where she doesn't like at all. It's actually like when you have it in your mind and you're listening for it, it's very, very noticeable. Very noticeable. I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board. Charming to the last. Oh man. Oh, such a good movie. I absolutely love this movie. Please go give a listen to the original. Oh, okay, yeah, because I haven't listened to the original radio dramas, so I will, absolutely will. All right, so let's get to question number 9. Now, I know this isn't in the movie, but I thought this would be fun. I thought this would just be fun to do, right? And just for you guys to guess. So, how tall was Chewbacca? So, how tall was Chewbacca? 2.28 meters, 2.36 meters, 2.41 meters, or 2.52 meters. I guess once again, I just thought this would be fun. Just a fun one to throw in there and just to have you guys guess. So, how tall is Chewbacca? 2.28 meters, 2.36 meters, 2.41 meters, or 2.52 meters? It says, hit me up if you cannot find. Oh, nice. Okay, I will. Absolutely. I 100% will. That's the radio dramas. Suzanne, that's the Star Wars radio dramas from back in the day. Suzanne says, C, 2.41 meters. Question 9. Meters? Question mark? Yeah, so real farm boy, you should know this, man. Everything is measured like in meters, like in Star Wars, like height-wise. And like 2 meters is like really tall. So like like 2 meters is the equivalent of 7 feet for, for us. So yeah. No. And that, so yeah, no, Clay just guess. Yeah, I put this in here just for everyone to guess. I thought this would be a fun one just to throw in there. So Suzanne's got C, 2.41. So Rural Farm Boy, what is your guess of how tall Chewbacca is? Yeah, like I said, I think this is interesting. Like I said, I think 2 meters is around like 7 feet in human terms. Isn't that how tall Peter Mayhew was? Wasn't he 7? He was 7 something. I want to say like 7. I want to say 7'4", but I think that's wrong. Rural Farm Boy, you know how tall Peter Mayhew was? You can always look it up. Shall we look it up? We can look it up. Oh, I didn't want to go to question 10. There we go. So let's look it up real fast. All right, so Peter Mayhew. Okay, so I wanted to say 7'4". Oh, 7'2". Okay. So it says right here his height was 7'2". So that's close. I wonder if it's accurate. Let's see. 7'2" inches. How many meters? Well, there you go. 2.1945. I mean, this is Peter Mayhew. There you go. So 7.2 feet in meters, we get 2.19456. There you go. All right. Okay. Oh no. Luke, we're at number 9. There we go. All right. Yeah, Peter 7-2. Math is of the absolutely. No, it isn't. Oh man. All right, so Rural Farm Boy. So Suzanne gets 2.4. So what's your guess, Rural Farm Boy? Is it 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, or 2.5? Hey, what's up, Steve? All those answers are the size of my dick. Weird. Oh my god. Of course. Of course. Of course, Steve. Oh boy. Suzanne says my degree is in math. What do you think, Steve? Steve, how tall is Chewbacca? 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5. How many meters? Steven says so. Suzanne and Steve would say C. Miss Suzanne wins this one. So, okay, so that is actually incorrect. So C is incorrect. So is it 2.2, 2.3, or 2.5? So C is out of the picture. Any more guesses? All right, Steven says 2.5. That is the biggest. Suzanne went with A, 2.2. Farm Boy, you just don't, you're not gonna have it. All right, so we do have a correct answer out of one of those right there. So come on. Come on, Rural. So all right, so how tall was Chewbacca? He was 2.28 meters. So Suzanne, good job. You got that one right. Like I said, I just kept that one in there because I thought it would be fun. That is not brought up, I don't think, in any movie or anything. Yeah. I mean, I had no clue. So, all right. So, question number 10. Who said, if you get a translator, be sure it speaks Bocce? All right. Who said, if you get a translator, be sure it speaks Bocce? A, Luke Skywalker. B, Owen Lars. C, Han Solo. Or D, Baru Lars? So Steve says Han says, if you get a translator, be sure it speaks Bocce. Oh boy. No, 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 no. Suzanne says B, Owen. Uncle Owen. Okay. Rural, no, Steven changed his answer to Uncle Owen. Rural Farm Boy says Aunt Beru. Yep. Steven says B. Oh, Steven says definitely Owen. Definitely Owen. All right. I don't even need to look at my cheat sheet. I really didn't need to look at my cheat sheet for almost any of these answers. But yeah, who said, if you get a translator, make sure it speaks Bocce? It's D. It's Beru. It's Aunt Beru. She says it right to Luke. I don't know. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice, right? That's what he tells Aunt Beru when he goes, Luke. Right? If you picture the scene, Luke. Make sure, right? Make sure if we get a translator, make sure it speaks Bocce. That's what she tells Luke. All right, but it doesn't look like we have much of an option. Yeah, it's a Definitely not Owen. That was Aunt Beru. What? Yeah. Apologies, Steve. Oh, all right. So, I think Farm Boy, you definitely got that one. So yeah, you got 5, 6, you have 8, and Suzanne has 2. And I think Marvel DC, I think he is gone. I think he had a bad connection. But if these were episode 1 questions, I would kill it. You should have showed up a few weeks ago. I did the Phantom Menace trivia. Yeah, you would have absolutely slayed it, probably. So, all right, here we go. So, on to question number 11. What did Princess Leia call Chewbacca? A fuzzball, B, a furry oaf, C, a walking carpet, or D, a rug? Oh, man, I love it. I can picture the scene in my head. Oh, man. What did Princess Leia call Chewbacca? Remember, A New Hope. Okay? A fuzzball, a furry oaf, a walking carpet, or A, a rug? Do-do-do-do. There you go. There's my work VPN. Reconnecting me. Oh, man. Oh, Marvel. Suzanne says a fuzzball. Rural Farm Boy says a walking carpet. Suzanne changes to a walking carpet. Brother, you still here? Where's he gone? Is Steve gone? You lost connection. Yeah, I lost connection to work, which is fine. Oh, man. I know Star Wars sometimes. Rural Farm Boy, man, you're killing A New Hope trivia. So, yeah, you're killing it. So, I don't know if Steve is gone or not, but what did Princess Leia call Chewbacca? Will someone get this walking carpet out of my way? So, yes, it was C, a walking carpet. I think Rural Farm Boy, you got it again, my friend. Like I said, you are killing it, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, I think this was this after they got out of the trash compactor? I think that's when she calls him a walking carpet. Yeah. Because Han calls Chewbacca, laugh it up, fuzzball. That's in Empire Strikes Back. So, but yeah. All right. So on to question number 12. Here we go. Question number 12. To whom did Han Solo say, "You're a wonderful human being"? All right, I'm going to give you a hint. This is on the special edition. Okay? So this is in a movie, but it's only on the special edition, I guess, and everything else moving forward. So this is on the special edition and all the copies moving forward of A New Hope. To whom did Han Solo say, "You're a wonderful human being"? A, Obi-Wan Kenobi, B, Jabba the Hutt, C, Luke Skywalker, or D, Darth Vader? Yep. Yeah. So the last question, I thought so, Rural Farm Boy, because Luke's scrubbing his hair, and she walks. Somebody get this walking carpet out of my way. Oh, man. So, all right. So, to whom did Han Solo say, you're a wonderful human being"? So, Farm Boy says Jabba the Hutt. Suzanne says Jabba the Hutt. Special edition. Yeah. So, right. This is one of the added scenes from the original theatrical releases of Star Wars, which I have behind me. I have the VHSs behind me of the original cuts, the true right, the true cuts of Star Wars. But yeah, so the special editions, this scene got added. So funny thing is, right, the actor. So it's Jabba the Hutt, right? I rural farm boy. You once again, you got to correct my friend. You have 10 points. You're absolutely an animal tonight. But so what happened is George Lucas used a human actor, this big guy in like a big furry jacket, and he was just gonna like put in whatever alien he wanted to in post production, but they just didn't have the time or the money to finish that special effects shot to put it in the movie. So then when he did the special edition, which by the way, the special edition version is a terrible CG of Jabba. I think it's awful. And then George redid the CG. I think he made it more darker. And it does look a little bit more rubbery, like kind of like, the prop in Return of the Jedi. But yeah, the first version was absolutely terrible. But at the time, it looked cool because the CG at the time in the mid 90s, that was cutting edge. The Jurassic Park CG with the dinosaurs, that all came from George Lucas. So yeah, Steven Spielberg, man, he used George Lucas to help him make Jurassic Park. It's something me and Steve brought up. We were talking about how George Lucas, we don't think he gets enough credit for breaking new ground on technology with A New Hope, with the special effects, Pixar, THX sound, the Skywalker sound, the CG in Jurassic Park, in the special editions. Like I said, and that's one of the reasons Jar Jar Binks is his favorite character for the Phantom Menace. That was groundbreaking technology, what they were doing with Jar Jar, and groundbreaking technology having an entire sequence be completely all CG. With the Gungans versus the battle droids out on Naboo. That's all CG. Like I said, at the time, it was like a breakthrough. So, yeah, super cool. Like I said, just super, super cool. I saw Star Wars my first time as a 10-year-old in 1977. Yeah, I'm that old. Hey, man, I was born in 77. Like I said, it's tough because I don't have any like memories of seeing Star Wars like in a movie theater, but like I have a memory of seeing A New Hope at a drive-in theater with my dad or my parents. And and obviously at home. So like my parents had Star Wars on Betamax. So rural farm boy, you know what Betamax is. It was before VHS. You too, Suzanne, you know what Betamax was. And man, I watched Return of the Jedi. Like I watched all those movies like 1,000 times in my living room on Betamax when I was a kid. So, but like I said, I have one memory of seeing A New Hope at a drive-in theater. So, yeah, it was awesome. Lando and I were, yeah, that's right, 77. Boy, is older than you. Yeah, you are. If you were 10, you're 10 years older. Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You got to experience the original Star Wars in the movie theater. So I'm actually like really jealous. I mean, it was one thing, right? Because I got to go see the special editions. Right. And obviously I'm a teenager. So it's the first time I can experience Star Wars and I know what's going on, and then, the prequels came out and I was an adult and, and then, you're older. And then, like I said, even the sequel trilogy, like I said, but once again, what's cool with how the trilogies are all staggered, it just gets new fans and younger people into Star Wars just to keep this train going just forever, right? Just forever and ever and ever. So, like I said, the sequel trilogy, not so kid friendly as like the George Lucas movies per se. But BB-8 is awesome there at the beginning to kind of hook kids in, I think. And like I said, you get that with R2 and 3PO for the original trilogy. And obviously, you have Jar Jar Binks to hook you in as a child for the Phantom Menace. Young's keep me as a That's right, man. Hey, you're only as old, as you think up here. It's yeah. I think me and Suzanne, we were talking about this earlier today about our age. So on the question 12, on the question 13. All right, so here we go. Question 13. What was Owen Lars' job? What was Uncle Owen's job? There you go. EPO farmer, a dwarf Nuna farmer, a dewback farmer, or a moisture farmer. There you go. Question 13. What was Uncle Owen's job? An EPO farmer, a dwarf Nuna farmer, a dewback farmer, or a moisture farmer? No clue. Oh, come on. It's okay. So Han Solo, I don't know if this helps, but right. He tells Luke, this ain't like dusting crops, boy. All right. He's ready to go in the hyperspace. I don't know if that helps or not. Dusting crops. So, EPO farmer. Okay. Suzanne says A. Emerald Farm Boy says D. Moisture farmer. So yeah, so what was Uncle Owen's job? He was a moisture farmer. So rural farm boy, like I said, you have just got it, my friend. You have 11 points. Suzanne, you got 2. But Suzanne, you've answered a lot of the questions right tonight. So you've done a good job. So you've done a really good job. Yep, moisture. Yeah, you say, oh no, because I said dust and crops. Yeah. Yeah, moisture farmer. All right, so let's get through. We only got a couple more left. Here we go. What is Luke Skywalker's call sign? Ooh, I like this one. Was it red 3, red 5, red 2, or red 4? So, what was Luke Skywalker's call sign? So, Susanna's call sign was his name when he was in his X-Wing. That's his call sign. Question 14. Oh, Suzanne says red 2. Royal Farm Boy says red 5. So yeah. So what was Luke Skywalker's call sign in A New Hope? It is absolutely red 5. So nice try, Suzanne. But yeah, it's his call sign when he's inside his X-Wing, right? Because there's gold leader, red leader. So actually, even in The Rise of Skywalker, red 5, they say red 5 when Rey is flying Luke's X-Wing, back from Ahch-To to Exegol, where all the Sith Eternal, the Sith Eternals and Palps is. So all right, here we go. Last question. So all right, so Rural Farm Boy, you have absolutely, like I said, wiped the floor. But it looks like, like I said, you and Suzanne have been tonight. So Rural Farm Boy, do you want to take the win right now before we go to question 15? Or do you want to go head-to-head with Suzanne? And whoever gets question 15 wins it all. What do you want to do, Rural Farm Boy? Yep, last one. Do you want to take the win? Or do you want to go head-to-head with Suzanne? Even though it's Exile! Red 5. Yes, Red. You are correct, Exile. You are correct. Exile. Suzanne, he won. Me and Miss Sue. All right. Hey, Suzanne, just do it for fun. Now, this is it. He's going to forfeit the win. Head-to-head. Sorry, I'm super late. It's all good. It's all good, Exile. It's all good. It's all good. But here we go. Here comes the last question for the night. What cell was Princess Leia being held in? A, 2187, B, 197, C, 2298, or D, 288. Oh, I like this one. And this one was said in the movie. This one was said in the movie. All right, so Rural Farm Boy is already in with 2187. And 2187. And then Suzanne says 2298. So, okay, so you both hit the number with there. It is a 4-digit number. So kudos right there. So one of you has got it right. One of you has got it wrong. So what cell is Princess Leia being held in? Cell 2187. Rural Farm Boy, you are a New Hope champion, my friend. You have just knocked it out of the ballpark, my friend. But once again, Suzanne, you did an awesome job tonight, Suzanne. You got like I said, you got 2 points, but you also got like questions right. It's just Farm Boy beat you to the punch. I always thought it was 2187. Yeah, it's 2187. Exile. Yeah. So there you go. So there's the last trivia question. The few people that are here tonight. So Star Wars trivia for next week: Attack of the Clones or Empire Strikes Back. So yeah. And I did get the new. Hey, you guys are live. Hey, everybody's here. Since there's only a few. So I did get the new Star Wars Insider magazine. I just got it this week. And right, like I said, there's trivia in them. So would you guys want Attack of the Clones, Empire Strikes Back, or... So this quiz in the brand new magazine, it's all about the Millennium Falcon. So the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy, punch it to answer these questions about the Millennium Falcon at light speed. So there you go. There's a prompt too. So there's the trivia page and the brand new Star Wars Insider. So do you want Attack of the Clones, Empire Strikes Back, or do we want Millennium Falcon at light speed questions? Because this one's going to have questions from Solo. It might have questions from all the movies. This one's going to be a lot harder. So yeah, this is super cool. Once again, yeah, Lando still gets these magazines. So what's everybody want? Suzanne says Empire. Rural Farm Boy says, ooh, Falcon. Gimme. Suzanne says the Falcon. Okay, so you want the ones out of the magazine? We'll do the Millennium Falcon questions. That'll be fun. Like I said, it'll be 15, and they have multiple choice in that one, so I'll be able to type up all the questions again. So yeah. So once again, like I said, the few people, was this one a little easier to see tonight? The questions and to read all the answers and everything. Was this one good? The presentation of the questions, was it a little bit easier to read tonight? I made them bigger, right? This week, I made the questions a bit bigger for everyone. So, Exile, you still in here? Exile, how tall is Chewbacca? Very easy to see. Awesome. Perfect. Yeah, I tried to make him as big as I could, just in case. I remember Lisa last week saying she was on her phone. So, yes, sir. Exile, how tall is Chewbacca? I don't You sound like Rural Farm Boy. Meters. Oh man. This was my curveball this week. This was my curveball question for everyone. You are incorrect, Exile. Incorrect, good sir. Yes, yeah, he's incorrect. 2.5, right? Because that's the biggest one. I probably would have guessed the same thing, but yeah. Ooh, I'll give everyone a So right, I'll be recording the podcast this week with Robbie One Kenobi. We're gonna do because Steve, once again, like I said, I know there's a few people here, but with the podcast, Steve is like trying to do it every other week with me. So it's either I'm gonna be doing it by myself or I'm gonna be doing it with Robbie, and then try to get Steve in there a few times. But like I'm gonna be doing the Star Wars encyclopedia character fact, and I am going to do Darth Revan. So there you go for the few people that are here. So for next week's podcast, when I do the encyclopedia fact, I'm going to go over Darth Revan's story, and it's a bit long, but I think it's a really cool story and a character to go over. So yeah, that would be super fun to do that. Cause the last one I did was Asajj Ventress, which was a little long, but it's really cool to listen to the story out of the encyclopedia. So everybody here, go skip over to Rogue One Radio, YouTube live chat. There you go. All right. They are live now. Time is it? 8:08. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. Tonight. But yeah, I just want to thank everyone for hanging out tonight with Lando with the trivia. It's always a lot of fun. Once again, check out the podcast on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Stitcher, all the podcast platforms, weekly Star Wars podcast. Check out the reaction videos here on YouTube. Check them out this week. Steve got to pick one out. We dropped on Saturday. It was all Steve. So that it was a lot of fun. We did a Bully Maguire one for John. He didn't join us tonight, but he won last week. So yeah, Rural Farm Boy. So you let me know what you want me and Steve to react to. Just hit me up on Twitter or I think you do Twitter. I don't know if you do Instagram. I don't think you do Instagram. But yeah, just hit me up on Twitter. Let me know what you want me and Steve to react to, and I will throw it in the list of reaction videos. And yeah, like I said, check out the reaction videos and come join me next week where I guess we're going to do Millennium Falcon trivia. So that will be super cool, different, super cool. But I want to thank, like I said, big shout out, Rural Farm Boy. Thank you so much. Suzanne, thank you so much for hanging out. It was kind of like our little trivia night together with us. And we did have Marvel and DC fandom there at the beginning, all the way from Q8. So that was pretty cool. And thanks, Exile, for popping in here at the end. So it's good seeing you. Did you? I did, and the audio was all messed up, and I don't even want to talk about it. It's on the list, Exile. It's on the list. So no Instagram for me. That's okay. So just hit me up on Twitter, Rural Farm Boy. I'm very humble. It's funny because I'm more on Instagram than I usually am on Twitter, but I'm trying to be more active on both. So probably Facebook the least active, but yeah. All right. So hey, everybody here, give the video a thumbs up for tonight. Thanks for hanging out with Lando. But until next Tuesday night, everyone, Lando is out. Have a good night, everyone. See ya.